What's going on, guys? Tommy Gun here, and tonight I got a knife video for you. This is going to be on the SOG trident camo pattern with the partially serrated edge. I really like this knife. It's been a while. I've been hunting this thing for quite a bit, but it's always been a little bit too pricey. But seeing as they got all these other new knives coming out with all these new capabilities, the knife has gone down in price, and it is a very good knife for the price. I got this here at the on sale at the main PX for about $40, so it's definitely worth it in my opinion. However, it does have some shortcomings. Number one being the safety, and I know that safety with knives is obviously a big issue, but the thing about this knife, and really, I haven't seen a knife do it properly yet, and the safety can switch in your pocket very easily. So, I mean, obviously you can carry this for recreational use as a tool. You never need to cut anything. I carry it around with me all the time, and it has come in handy in multiple occasions. But the problem is that if you need to use this as a self-defense knife, or you want it as a self-defense knife, because it is incredibly lightweight. I've never seen any video mention that before, but it is very lightweight. The problem with it is that it snags. It will snag on your pocket. Like, I'm just gonna brush it, and there you go. Like, it's locked. It will not come out. So that can be a bit of an issue when it comes to using it as a self-defense carry. Now, there is a way to remove it, but that involves opening the knife up, and I'm definitely not going to do that here because I need to get that checked first and realize what I can do with it and how difficult or simple it's going to be. Another thing about it is the thickness of the blade, or should I say lack thereof, because it is very, very thin. Now, the problem with that is that it doesn't have a lot of heft, so you're going to be doing a lot of the work. And with any tool, you want the tool to be doing the work. I have another knife, my ZT, I'm going to bring that to the table. Granted, this is a huge price difference, so obviously you're going to get more for what you pay for, but this is my ZT. As you can tell, that the blade is a lot thicker, no wobble on it. It's a lot more heavy made. I am going to be doing a review on this one in the near future, but for now, let's just focus on the SOG trident. Now, with the blade being so thin, it allows for a lot of play. I don't know if you can hear any of that, but it is moving. It's not moving a whole lot, but it is moving, and that's kind of how it starts. Now, you can tighten it up by using unfortunately, I don't know what exactly that tool is called, but I am looking to get one because it's usually how all knives are made. It's just that same tool, but you want to get different sizes for obvious reasons. You never know what you're going to be dealing with. It's got a nice little lanyard hole. I don't know why the hell you'd use it unless you have absolute butterfingers. I would not see any reason to get that. Another problem with the knife is that you open it up and you want to just kind of slowly open it. It doesn't lock. It like, for some reason there's a way on the locking mechanism. See, there it goes. But if I open it slowly, like I need to open it quietly, it won't lock. It has to make that sound, and it's just not going to be quiet. Which in civilian life you're really not going to need, so I wouldn't call that as big of an issue. But in military life, if you ever need to like be quiet in a combat environment, that's not going to do well for you, obviously. But I don't see that as a huge shortcoming for civilian life. Just flick it out. It is very quick, it is very responsive, and I definitely like that. The serrations are done very well, but I feel like they need to be a little bit more jagged because it's very smooth here. Like it's almost the same as the cutting edge, just a little bit more. And it's done kind of in a right way, but again, it can't do much heavy-duty cutting, and maybe that's the reason. I've noticed that with SOGs, is that their serrations are very smooth. They're not very jagged, so it would take a lot longer to do that kind of shit. So, blade length is about, I want to say 3.5 inches. Definitely, I mean, it's a small blade, especially for the handle. If you look at that, it's definitely off-putting, very large handle. But that's also good if you're wearing gloves or anything like that. It is very easy to operate. So overall, I definitely, for the price, I'd give this knife about an 8 or 9 out of 10. Simply because, like I said, you got the wobble, the thickness of the blade is a bit of an issue. The weight is kind of concerning. the locking mechanism and the safety and all that, you know what I mean? But it doesn't deter the knife's ability to be a good tool. That's just kind of like, you know, in all aspects. So I'd highly recommend this knife. Like I said, it was 40 bucks at the PX. It'll probably be a little bit more if you're looking for it online. It'll probably be about 50 or 60, and then I'd probably drop it down to about a 7. But it is still a good knife, and I would definitely recommend it. Seatbelt cutter I didn't really get into because, I mean, really it doesn't cut much. I mean, you can kind of use it for fishing and shit like that if you just want to cut the line and not open it up, but why wouldn't you want to open it up? It's a good looking knife. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I'm Tommy Gunn, and I'll see you guys next time.